Everyone said Dakar is different. Everyone says that all these other rallies you can go do, all these races. So I've raced everything that you could think of. In your mind, you're going, I can do this. You show up to Dakar and like, man, it truly is the best in the world.
It takes time to decompress after Dakar. You know, it's a very intense environment.
It didn't take days, but it took months to understand like how I would go and do things differently.
You need a team, you need that team to work together, they need to gel together, they need to be friends in the car.
Just a lot of bad decisions that were made. Coming home from that, like I told myself I'd never go back, but we still have a long journey ahead of ourselves. A lot of hard work, but we're here. Whole thing has been an experience. I was totally miserable. Dude, it took months to want to go back. I feel like what I learned, a lot of it had to do with navigator and just navigation.
There is, in reality, a global shortage of experienced co-drivers at the moment. The navigation is critical in the sport. It'll make or break your race.
If the chemistry is not 100% in the car, you ain't gonna win, period.
Last year on Dakar, the 3 Monster Energy Can-Ams were second, third and fourth. So it was Gerard, Ronaldo and Casey, who as a team we still won Dakar with Can-Am. The top 17 places were Maverick X3s. You see obviously Ronaldo, Gustavo, they've been running together for 11 years. He was FIA World Champion in T2 category. He's the Dakar 2018 winner in the side-by-side category. You've got Amand and Gerard, they used to race together on the bikes. They're on the game, on their marks and their points. It's pressure to perform, you know, especially with Casey. It's not easy just to be dumped into cross-country racing. It's really a lot of pressure sometimes.
I want to win Dakar. I want to win that race. It's hell. I never want to go back for the enjoyment. I only want to go to win. Okay, so, all right, he's golden.
We're gonna go do some training today and go do some roadbook training and see how everything goes.
My name's Sean Behrman, and I'm going to be Casey's navigator for the 2020 Dakar Rally.
It was Casey's call at the start of the year. He wanted to get a co-driver who was closer to him in the US where they could go training.
Right now, leading into it, I feel good. I'm excited.
Did my first Dakar at 2014, 2015, 16, 17, and 19. I've actually raced in a T4 truck.
Needles up to gloves, gloves back.
Which I also hired a trainer.
My name is Jimmy Lewis. I'm a washed up motorcycle racer that now does a lot of off-road rally navigation training.
Just trying to learn as much as we can in the short amount of time, so now we go do more.
So I raced Dakar 3.5 times. I was a pretty fast motorcycle racer, but not the fastest guy. But when you started throwing the navigation into the mix, I always felt like I had a pretty good knack for that. Be able to, beat guys that were faster than me using the navigation.
Training with those guys, it's been phenomenal. I'm in a much better position now than I was last year, so everything we got going is good.
So Rally Morocco is the last event of the FIA World Cup. In case of Morocco, this year it's 1,600 kilometers of stage. The stages here are varied, they're a great test for Dakar.
And we're gonna run it like we're running Dakar. So the goal is to solely focus on navigation.
We started in Fez this year, moved down 380 kilometers into the desert.
We just hit 3 hours on the highway. So, dude, we're gonna be here for a learning experience. So anything that happens, happens.
So in total, we're running 3 Monster Energy Can-Ams. Casey and Sean, Ronaldo and Gustavo, and Gerard and Aman. It's a serious event. If you come out of here in a strong position, you know that you're in the game for Dakar.
Any mistakes that happen, we're gonna take notes. Whatever we have to do to make sure that we're ready for Dakar, we're gonna take it away from Morocco.
The drivers we've been based in one central bivouac this year, and the drivers have left and returned to the bivouac.
This is what we've been working towards and stuff, so for us to finally race together for the first time and have one stage under our belt now, it's a little bit of a relief.
So it's a long race, no? It's important to check all the things. The car is perfect, the Can-Am is okay, all okay.
So we're gonna go figure out where we eat and sleep. I'm happy we're here. I think we finished like first or second in our group, so Sean did a great job, navigation. We never got lost, no hiccups at all. Bro, I'm the last room in this. Bro,
do you remember which one you were?
Yeah, 101.
You're sleeping in a tent.
I told you, dude.
Find out how many rugs it took to build this bivouac, because it's mind-blowing.
Oh, yeah, this will work. Casa de Curry, dude. I'll call this one right here.
I have.
What do you think? This is where we're sleeping for 4 nights. Dude, the bivouac is gnarly. We're in the middle of nowhere right now, and they've carpeted everything.
Do you have AC in here?
No AC, but we have a beautiful light. Pretty unreal. Like, to sit here and say that we've done this is pretty amazing.
You just have to have all of your skills and training and stuff has to be on point. And the stuff I always like to communicate is that first you have to learn how to finish the race. And then when you know how to finish, then you can figure out what you have to do to race the race.
Dakar 2020 is going to be in Saudi Arabia. It's going to be something completely virgin territory where no one's raced before.
It's how you just deal with, the problems that are going to occur. I think that's what makes it, so you're able to win.
You're going to see things which very few Westerners have ever seen. And I think that's part of the draw to Dakar.
Oh, we got lost bad. Probably an hour and a half. We got into a spot where we were lost, dude, then it was bad news.
Not good. I messed up on a note and searched around, and doubled back. It's a bummer. You're the reason for losing time. It sucks.
Sean was frustrated from the navigational mistake, but race conditions are always different to training.
Sean, look, that's where we got lost.
Like anything, you're going to have times you want to kill the guy sitting next to you. They're still new at this, so every time, they're learning quite a bit. It's just one of those things. It's a team dynamic, and you have to work on that.
Yeah, I slept good actually. I'm all good. I just want to take what we learned yesterday and put it in today. So, I'm trying to figure out how to get, unlost quicker.
Casey's for sure got a lot of talent, and Sean, their new crew, can they do it? Yes. And for sure there's going to be a huge amount of competition, not only from outside the team, but from within the team. We've shown, Ronaldo and Gerard have shown they've got the pace. So really, if you ask me today who's going to win Dakar, I couldn't tell you. Are we in with a chance to win it? For sure. Or else we wouldn't be here to do this.
Car management, car skills, that's half the job. Understanding, how hard you can push a car.
So it's quite impressive is that today Ronaldo is presently running 7th overall between all the cars. He's presently leading the FIA World Cup, all being well if we can get the car across the line in first. Monster Energy Can-Am will be the 2019 World Cup winners. Definitely entertaining racing. They've still got another 70 kilometers to go on the stage. Casey is racing the side-by-side open category here because we're testing and developing a whole lot of parts for Dakar. Just need to see if he can pull back the 24 minutes down, which he started this morning. So we're going to see later on once we get all the final results.
I think everything that happened at Rally to Morocco happens for a reason. I didn't go there to win. I didn't go there to lose. I just went there to go and put myself in the gnarliest situations I possibly could and work through those problems and be ready.
Oh, so we won the World Cup. That's great news for the team. It's been a long year. It's not something which is done overnight.
World champion twice. Not even in my best dreams to be like this way.
Ronaldo won the rally. Great event for him. They've been killing it the whole year. Casey had a good race here. He won the open category. So all in all, on the Monster Energy Can-Am side, a great event for the team.
Not gonna lie, my adrenaline was rushing because all I want to do is be at the finish line. Don't make any mistakes, and we did. So I'm super pumped. So Sean killed it, dude.
Every day you learn new stuff and just us communicating to one another. So no, this race has been good for us.
Even with the experience I have now, I still feel that those 12 to 14 days of racing in Dakar are going to be that challenging. What everyone sees on the outside looking in is difficult but doable. In reality, it's difficult and even more difficult once you get there. Hey, when are we gonna build you some jumps? Yeah. You just want me to come home or what? The Dakar is the pinnacle. There is no other racing off-road anywhere else in the world. I do want to progress, and as long as there's progression, I'm excited for the future. Today we are on the way to the airport. We are heading to Saudi Arabia. We got invited by Saudi Arabia to come over and check out the country, and we got basically 20 days till the start of the race. So we're gonna go get this adventure started.